Yes, Steve, we have to be professional now. We're going to be professional. Welcome back. Condors Unleashed live from the Bakersfield, Californian. Bakersfield.com, My 45. This show airs on Saturday mornings, 10:30 a.m. My 45. Thanks to My 45 for all that they do for us. And, of course, Chris McCullough, the Bakersfield, Californian on Bakersfield.com.
Are you up at 10:30?
I'm on the road, Steve.
Okay.
Make sure you're talking to the microphone, though. We had to remind Musil. Make sure you.
After he made fun of us.
He made fun of us. Steve gets his one warning. Moose made fun of us.
Okay.
That's right.
So welcome back, Condors Unleashed, live from the Bakersfield, California. I'm Ryan Holt. He's Kevin Bartle. Steve Eckerson, GM of, Rabobank Arena. What is your official GM of?
Rabobank Arena, Theater, Convention Center, and Bright House Amphitheater, Network Amphitheater.
Yeah, like that's too long to put it like in an email thing.
Right.
Signature.
So I just like GM.
That's
I'm
it.
Just the GM.
Yeah, that's it.
GM of
perfect.
everything.
Of course, AEG.
I get all the credit for the good things.
That's right.
And then I deflect it for the bad things.
As any good leader should, really.
Of course, AEG are the landlords. You know, they manage the building that we play in. We're just the lowly old tenants. Make sure that the rent's paid every month.
You know what's challenging for me is that we manage this arena. AEG manages the arena where the Condors play.
Yeah.
But we own the Ontario Reign.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
So it is a little awkward.
It's a little awkward.
That's why we keep our eyes on you when Ontario's in town. Yeah.
We didn't want to say it. You spend an awful lot of time in the coach's office looking at the lines and then all of a sudden just kind of walking out of there.
We know what's going on.
Don't worry, we know who the starting goalie is. Don't worry. Steve Eckerson from Rabobank Arena. Before we get into all the great stuff happening at the arena, which is there's a lot of, in addition to the Condors paying some rent, and there's a lot of great shows coming up. You yourself get out there every week in this annual or weekly game with the Condors trainers. We got some former Condors in there, and you still get out there and battle in between the pipes.
I've done it 3 times.
Yeah.
I may be retired finally, but I've done it 3 times. It's been a lot of fun. Good guys, great guys. A couple of coaches came out one night.
Were practicing,
So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Feel free to update the gear. A lot's happened for goaltenders over the last 30 years.
I'm kind of stuck on the old fiberglass mask. I really am. It's hard to give that up.
I saw it down there. He's got the mask. It's like the old school with the eye holes in it.
Yeah.
It's like Jerry Cheevers.
Yeah. Seriously.
So now you grew up in upstate New York, correct? Am
Yes.
I wrong on that? Correct.
Yes.
On the upstate New York.
Little town, Clinton, New York.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are.
You're right in the heart of ECAC country. I mean, you're right there. All the SUNY schools that are right there.
Yeah. Of course, none of those schools played hockey when I was.
Well, I didn't want to outdate you there.
Right.
I didn't want
True.
to outdate you there.
It was all Colgate, Cornell, Oswego, but none of those schools had hockey.
So now,
It's amazing growth.
And then ventured out to as Bartle did from New York, ventured out to the beautiful lands of California.
Well, that's what you do. You can only spend enough days shoveling your roof before you decide to move to California.
That's true. I did make a couple of stops.
Yeah, before. Let's go
give
through
us
the
the
timeline.
rundown,
Give us
seriously.
the rundown.
So,
how did you get out?
So I got to California via Vermont, Maine, Massachusetts, Florida, Kentucky, the beautiful Pacific Northwest, and then California. Every time I say I'll never live in a certain part of the country,
You move.
I end up there. I said I'd never live below the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah.
I said I'd never live in Florida. No way I'd ever live in the Northwest where it rains all the time. And then I said I'd never live in California because it's going to be the 8th Hawaiian island one of these days.
Yeah.
Well, with the last couple of weeks, we might be getting close.
Yeah, that's true.
We
That's
might
true.
be getting close.
But honestly, this is it for me. I love California.
Of course.
So-
I mean, why can't you?
Yeah, this is it. Next up is North Dakota.
No, you're right. I did mention the other day that I had no interest in going to Alabama. So
There you go. That's it. Mobile is beautiful.
Yeah, welcome
in
to
summer.
Mobile. The Bay Bears are wonderful.
You're right. No, I think you guys are stuck with me. I'm
All right.
sorry.
Well,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine. Now,
We'll have you.
before us, you mentioned Ontario. So
Yes.
you were down in Ontario at that beautiful Citizens Business Bank Arena. But who has more fun, Ontario or the Condors? We're going to put you right on the spot there.
Oh, the Condors.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Just saying,
Absolutely.
Yeah, take that, Ontario.
You know, those coaches.
It's a state of mind.
It's true, especially the coaches, Jerry and
the coaches definitely have more fun than Mike Stubbs.
Yes,
that's no secret.
They yes. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. But,
fair enough.
Yes.
Some of the
they've been really great. You know, and it's fun to go down there and talk hockey, and those guys are all very welcoming. And JF went to Clarkson in New York.
Now we're talking way upstate New York.
Right. So
That's South Canada.
The Golden Knights, South Canada.
It's north of Canada.
Might as well be. Might as well be.
The old Clarkson-St. Lawrence rivalry.
So let's cut to the chase here. Can I still get my Elton John tickets?
Yes.
So they're still on sale.
We have some tickets left.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, very good.
Elton's coming in March. Before that, in February, this show is rapidly approaching. How about the arena, by the way? They're going to do a Blake Shelton concert and a Condors game back to back, pretty much. Back to back night. That's pretty hard to do here.
Well, that's kind of standard operating procedure, to be honest with you.
For as good as you guys are.
Yeah. That's the buildings are designed to have quick changeovers. The glass goes up pretty quick, and you have a floor covering the ice. A lot of people ask, is there ice underneath the floor? And of course there is. Yeah. It's a fiberglass floor that goes up and down pretty quick, and the guys work all night, and we should be ready for the morning skate at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
It's good.
I know some of the guys are going to be heading out to the Blake Shelton concert. Let me ask you something, and this has always fascinated me too. So, how does going about booking a show actually happen? Is this a proactive thing from the arena standpoint? Is this Blake Shelton reaching out to random markets around the country? Or?
Well, it works in a couple of ways. Okay. There are occasions where an agent will call about the availability of the arena. An artist agent, someone's going out on tour. Okay. They know about Bakersfield. There's already an interest in playing Bakersfield. So there is some of the answering the phone. Okay. The other way is the, pursuing, which is what we did with Blake Shelton. And we did that actually, where we went first was we pursued Tim McGraw and Faith Hill through the Messina Group.
And they're coming in September.
They're coming in September, and that led us to, we established that relationship. And that led us to get Blake Shelton, who's also part of the Messina Group.
Fantastic. We're excited about all the big shows. Yeah. The big shows coming up.
Elton John. That was Elton's been. Everyone knows Elton's been to. Sorry about Ontario. Been to Bakersfield. Bakersfield 2 or 3 other times, and he's had a great experience here. And so that was a matter of. He was interested in playing Bakersfield, awesome. and that speaks a lot for the community, the fans here. That
those
he
guys
remembered that experience, and he wanted to come here. Lady Antebellum was a little bit of both. Some connections we have, and pursuing country music, cool. And then that came up. So, awesome. Like I said, it's a little bit of both. It's a lot of relationships and past history.
All this info, Rabobankarena.com, AXS.com for your tickets for any of the upcoming shows. All right, we got to get to some picks.
Yes,
okay. We're going to talk some hockey here.
Okay.
So Condors, while we're at the coldest building that we go to, Ontario. So that's Wednesday night, Friday, and Saturday.
You really think it's cold there?
It's freezing in that building. Yeah. Freezing. Frigid. Condors at Texas, Friday and Saturday. Those are not local fight. These are 5:30 Pacific starts for the Condors in Texas, and then 5 o'clock on Saturday. Catch all the action on Fox Sports 970. Standings, we'll do something about that later on. Now the other standings, Holt and Bartle are now tied for the guest picking. The guest picker, that's you. You got some work to do. Okay.
Yeah. Well, next week that'll be 10 and 14.
10 and 14. He's calling his shot. All right, Steve Eckerson calling his shot.
All right.
Chris, how much time do we have so that we don't overrun? 2 minutes.
All right, we'll move quick.
All right. Okay. So the first game, that's tonight. Manitoba is in Texas.
That's
before
easy.
The Condors roll in. Who do you got, Steve?
That's easy. That's Texas.
Texas all the way. Bart says Texas.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Texas.
At home, better record, and a friend as the assistant coach.
Yeah, we'll
There
take
you have it.
Yeah. Why not? Texas all the way.
Yeah.
Clean sweep on Texas. Next game, San Diego at Tucson. Steve, lead us off.
A little harder pick. I like Tucson. I like going with the home team. I know. I think their records are pretty similar.
Yeah.
But Tucson's coming off a tough road trip. I think they were in Charlotte where they split, played pretty well. They got a good team. You know about the tragedy in their lineup, but they've recovered. Plus, we need to pass San Diego, so I'm gonna pick Tucson.
That's the only reason I picked Tucson is because we need San Diego to start losing, and Tucson just doesn't want to seem to lose. I keep saying that, hey, their record is not an indication of
but
the
they
team,
just keep
but they
finding
just
ways to win.
Keep winning. So again, a clean sweep. All right, we're
The
two
other
for
thing
two.
is Tucson's got good goaltending.
Yeah,
so.
they do have good goaltending. Justin Peters. All right, San Jose at Stockton. Steve?
Stockton. I like the home team. That's
about it.
Yeah, it's about
Steve, I like nothing about the city of Stockton. Literally nothing.
But you're getting personal here.
Oh, that's
I get
why he
very
loses
personal.
to me every year. He never picks Stockton.
I get very personal.
I just really like this San Jose team. Every time we play them, they give us a world of trouble. So I really like San Jose right down the stretch.
We kind of flipped through the standings, but if you're looking at it from an outside perspective, Condors right in the mix in the playoff hunt with San Diego and Stockton and Texas. So if you're not San Diego, Stockton, or Texas, you want that team to win. So if you're San Jose or Ontario and the Condors aren't playing for them or playing against them.
Now, if you guys had done your research, you would have noticed that San Jose got beat last weekend 5-1 and 7-1.
Yeah.
So you think they're
the best team in the division.
San Jose?
Yeah.
Still like them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still a big San Jose guy. I'm a big believer in them.
It happens. Things happen.
And I'm a big believer in everything that goes against Stockton.
All right, let's bet lunch on this.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Oh, I like this.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, this comes out of nowhere. Do it. Shake on it right
Shake
now.
the hands.
Okay.
Where are we going? Where's the lunch bet? Burger Hut?
No, I'll take you guys. I'm not going to say anywhere you want to go, but I'll take you to Sequoia or someplace
All
like
right.
that.
All right.
He's never been to Burger
Bets
Hut
on.
yet.
Go San Jose.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't know it. It's,
Oh.
Okay,
right.
we can
Steve,
wherever we want to
appreciate-
go.
We appreciate
Hey,
it.
thanks for having me. I really appreciate
Steve
it.
Thanks for
Eckerson
coming
from Rabobank
Okay.
Arena.
And I'm looking forward to lunch next
We're looking
week.
forward to it. Kevin Bartle, Ryan Holt. This has been Condors Unleashed. Goodbye, everybody.
Have a great day, Alberta.